So, my bottom lats on. As you can see, I've done my guttering and my fascias. Absolutely well happy with that. Looks smart as old. Thanks for the comments. So, getting the these are basically to prevent birds, small birds, getting inside the tiles when they profile tile like this. So basically, if I can fetch one down to here. So basically the tile sort of sits on top there, and I don't know if you, oh yeah, you can see inside there. So you can see how the bristles fill the gap and prevent the birds going inside. So that's happy days. Right, I'm ready to put the first row of tiles on, get them all nailed in, get the second row on, and then as I'm putting each of the second row on, I've got to put a tile clip on, because you've got to clip that first row. So I'll crack on with that. Dilly. Right, so I've got my first row on, nailed on, so that's the first mechanical fix. Put the second row on. It's every tile now I've got to put a tile clip, and I'll take a photograph and put a photograph on of a tile clip in place, which I'll need as well to show the building inspector that I've put a second mechanical fix on. Right, crack on with the second row. Dilly. Right, a bit disappointing. Jumped the gun a bit. So I was hoping I'd get away with just putting one lat on the bottom. I need two. The reason being, there was too much of a gap on this side between this when I put the second tile on. So I'm having to put a second lat on now to bring them up level as that is now. Which means I've took all the first row of tiles back off. Yeah, I've got to take that spider thing back off, which is nailed on all the way across that first lat. And then I can nail another lat on top of that, and then nail the spider thing back on top of the second lat, and then start again. Dilly. Whew, alright guys, eyebrow challenge for sure. And you're right, Robin, it's I'll get it nipped. So I'm back to where I started. As you can see, it's dark now, like, but I've got the second lat back on, hammered the them fingers back on. I've got the first row nailed on. So as I say, I'm back to where I started, so I can progress again on an evening now, and just try and persevere and just crack on and get it finished off there. I have cracked a tile in this corner, which I have done before, so this will be the third time I've cut this one. My god. So yeah, I'll get that cut tomorrow as well, because I've got to do that before I can start the second row. The next thing, which you can't see in the dark, but also because I've double latted, you might be able to see it's quite a way off the guttering now. So lo and behold, I've got to take all the guttering off and raise it up about, well, at least 2 inches, which is fine. Everything will move up, you'll not see the scribbles, so it's just a pain because I'm doing everything twice now and I don't like doing that. But again, you know me, I couldn't just leave it if I wasn't happy with it, so it's going to have to go up. It'll make all the difference going up a couple of inches. Hey, dilly. Right, I'm up on the roof, guys, as you can see. This will be my third attempt. So I've took the tiles back off the first row, what I nailed on yesterday. Still wasn't happy. Putting 2 lats on at the front, that's just the lat that I've took off. Putting 2 lats on at the front raises it up really high. Now although I can bring the guttering up slightly, I can't bring it up that high. So what I've done is, the offcut from the fascia board, what I had, which is plastic, which is good because it can't rot, I've put that on which is, I mean, that fascia board there is 18 or 19 mil, and the lat is only sort of, well, the lat's 25 mil. So, you know, we're only talking about a 6 mil difference. But I think that is going to make all the difference, having it a little bit lower than a full lat. As I say, I can raise the guttering up slightly as well, so that'll be okay. So I've nailed that on all the way across my offcut. Obviously it's the same length because it's the same length as the fascia board. So I'm going to lay a couple of the tiles out now and just see how we get on with that, and see if that reduces the gap that I was having, but also gives us not too much height at the front. So we'll see how it goes. Dilly dilly. Well, it's hard to see, but I'll clamp the ladders. I think that is working a treat. I didn't show a video before, but there was a massive gap. Yeah, obviously where your last tile doesn't rest on another tile, you're meant to put two lats. But as I say, the front of this was coming up too far. Still quite a bit of frontage on there, but I've got the black spider, or comb, Eve's comb as its correct terminology. I call it a spider because that's a spider. Anyway, I've got that to put on as well, which will hide that lat, and obviously do the job at filling in the gap of the profile. Right, so I'll de-nail it from that again and put it on the front of that, put the right way around, and then that's it. I can get this nailed on for sure. Dilly dilly.